All right, so the title of this video: my Filipino wife turned on me. Passport bro imported woman from Philippines. She's taking his kids. All right, so let's jump into it.
Well, it didn't take long. It only took 2 years, literally to the day, December 27th, for my Filipino wife to become fully Americanized, hate everything about me and what I provide, and decide to leave. Yeah, welcome to the shittiest post that I'm ever gonna make. There's a lot to it. I'm not gonna go into it, okay? But suffice to say, after providing and going on the Disney World trip, which included the funeral for my mom, I got up to day 6, I think, on that, because it all broke down at Magic Kingdom. Fucking ironic. And I didn't post anything after that, because when we got back from Orlando to St. Simons, Georgia, I was greeted with the announcement from Jaye that she wanted a separation.
Damn.
And then I discovered through text that she had been discussing this with her family and making plans to also take the children. So, that's heavy, right? That's a nuke. And I'm gonna go into my bunker. So I came downstairs in my nice 4-story mansion and just stayed by myself through Christmas Eve and through Christmas Day. And I missed Christmas with my children.
Damn.
Crazy.
My in-laws,
Yeah, that's
my
crazy.
mother and my father-in-law, and Jaye, they proceeded to open the presents without me. Presents of which, all of which I bought. Yeah, the separation is a separation. I'm lucky enough to have a big house, and the logistics of it can be met right away, but I spent Christmas utterly by myself. And it's coming up on New Year's Eve, and I'm still alone.
So how does that work? Because she's in the country based off of you bringing her here because you're a passport bro.
Yeah.
Passport bros is not just black guys. It was started first by white guys. But how does that work? So because you have control of everything, and 2 years to the day, so I'm assuming that at some point she becomes an American citizen because you got her a green card. And is your house just big enough for you to be able to open up all of the, you know what I'm saying, for them to be able to have their own wing? Because the viral story right now, and all of the women is coming to the defense of the passport chick, the Filipino that he brought over here to the United States of America. And so the big complaint is that now she's been Americanized and weaponizing the fact that she has access and is protected by American laws. So, you know, she kind of moving how she want to, and the big story is that she brought her family over here, her mother and her father and all of that, and they had children together. They went to Disney World, and now he's basically facing a separation and or divorce. But let's continue.
Wait. So he brought the family over, and the kids, and the oh, damn, bro. Damn. I'm a little confused though. Does she get anything from the divorce? I hope he didn't marry without no prenup, and she actually gets money from that situation. Damn, bruh. Shit like this will make you crash out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would want to know a little bit more about the context of their relationship. Like, how was it? Were they, did he do crazy shit? Did he not do crazy shit? Did he, shit like that. You want to peel the layer back so you can see some shit. But, obviously he's not going to disclose the bad shit about himself. So, yeah, I would definitely want to hear her side of it before I make any judgments. But I would definitely say try your best to limit doing shit like that. If he really brought her whole family over, yeah, that's a no-go for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Unless you got like 5 of my kids or something. Like, you gotta have like an ungodly amount of my kids for me to even consider some shit like that. Facts. I'm laughing too, like, damn, this is fucked up. Like, It's fucked up, but at the same time, I'm like, you gotta have an ungodly amount. Man, y'all got too much trust in these hoes. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Y'all got too much trust in these hoes. I'm maneuvering and making my way so where even if you decide that you want to fuck me over, you honestly can't. There's no way you don't have no leverage to fuck me over. Is my position. I wouldn't even allow. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is it's heartbreaking, but it's like, damn, why are you giving bitches this much power? Or why are you even giving people this much power, let alone women?
Because there's no communication from her. Why? Because she's communicating with her parents. She has the total backing and validation of her parents, plus TikTok, all external sources of validation, and it's...
She got a TikTok account. We're going to go over that in a minute.
Position, my feelings are not relevant. She's got it figured out. She's got a plan. I'm waiting to hear what the plan is, and we'll see what happens from that.
And he on TikTok telling the business too.
I'm pretty. I'm at peace with what has occurred, what could occur. I am done being Mr. Fix-It. Fix-It Felix.
I can tell he want to cry. I can see it in his eyes. He is hurting. This man is hurting. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can clearly see it. He in his eyes is hurting. That's number one. Number two. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, most men are not going to do something like this unless they are crystal clear. Like, if you out there beating your wife and fucking doing all kinds of crazy shit, cheating on her, etc., 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 you're more than likely not going to fucking be on the internet showcasing, hey, she took the kids and blah, 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 because then she could easily say he beat me, he cheated on me, he blah, 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 right? So I'm thinking, bro, he might actually be just the naive dude that tried his best to be a nice guy and, loving, and he got fucked over, bro. It's low-key sad. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna be the simp, nice guy, fix-it Felix anymore.
See?
You done been that your entire life.
Yeah, facts. You done been that your whole life.
I tell guys this all the time. Whatever you are here, and again, I think that the family court laws here need to be updated. But just because you take yourself overseas and you bring back a chick, don't mean that you any different. It don't mean that they look at you any less than a simp. You bring these chicks over here or you go over there, they look at you as a come up. And you paying for box, and that's cool if y'all want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't pay for box. And I lived in Thailand for 1.5 years. You do not have to pay for box. Now, a dude like him, obviously, he's probably going to pay for box, obviously. Number one, he don't have just the aesthetics. He's not young. He's not, no homo. He's not young, hot, etc. So the aesthetics is dumb. And he has money. So people that have, it looks like it, at least. He's talking about he got a mansion, he got a fucking Aldi shirt on, etc. Blah, blah, blah. If you already have money, it's easier to just use your money than it is to use your skills, charisma, go out all the time, talking to multiple women, etc., versus just use your money to go straight to what woman you want, be like, hey, I'll take care of you, hey, just be my girlfriend, move in together, and it's on that type of tip versus on some player type of shit. So, Antoine, no, not all of us. Anton, I don't know. But all of us don't pay, all right? Not all of us pay for box when we go overseas, all right?
Man, do whatever it is that you're going to do when you want to do it. Don't matter if you're black, white, or whatever. Passport bros is passport bros. And I'm not against going where you appreciate it instead of where you tolerate it.
Yeah.
But what makes you think that they're not tolerating you there too? If you the man here, then you're going to be the man there. If you're not the man here, then you're not going to be the man there. And just because they...
This is another thing that people get wrong about this. And again, he's coming from a place of it sounds like experience when it comes to women in general, but a place from non-experience when it comes to actually traveling and being over there. There is an amplification that happens, right? So, for example, if you... I don't know. Let's say, I'm just going to try to quantify it as best as possible. Let's say if I was really, really out here trying to get women, going out to bars every single weekend, etc., I might can get 2 a week, right? Over there, it's not going to be 2 a week. It might be 2 a day. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not bullshitting you. If it was my goal to get bitches over there, I could have easily gotten 2 bitches a day. I'm not even exaggerating when I say I could have easily gotten 2 bitches a day. Not paying, not ever fucking paying and doing a whole bunch of crazy shit. No. 2 bitches a day just off a game, just off of charisma, just off of that. So there is an amplification that happens. But if you are literally at 0, 1,000 times 0 is still 0. But if you are at a 1, 1,000 times 1 is 1,000. If you at 2, 1,000 times 2, 1,000 times 2 is 2,000. So it is an amplification that happens. So I want people to keep that in mind. And most people are not ultimately like zeros, right? You might have people that are like, you know, some 2s, 3s, 4s. Most people are gonna be 5s. Most people are gonna be average. Most people are gonna have some sense when it comes to some competency, especially when you're traveling overseas. You're gonna have some type of knowledge about something, right? So I understand what he's saying. I get what he's saying, and I agree but disagree at the same time because of the amplification that actually happens. Now, again, if you a 100% zero ass nigga and you get no bitches look at you, you truly fat, overweight, or you old as hell, you got no money, you got nothing, etc., you never achieved nothing in life, then yeah, you go over there, you're gonna try. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay, and no one's gonna take you serious, even when it comes to how much money you got, no matter how much money you got. But if you a dude and you got any type of game, you've seen any videos from fucking me, Fresh and Fit, Andrew Tate, etc., and you got any game, oh yeah, you might be cleaning up. Especially if you're under the age of, I would say, 45. Yeah. You might have a really good time.
Put on their chameleon face a little bit better because they got a lot more at stake to come up. And
That's
then 2
true.
years to the day, they get over here, they get on TikTok, and they start to find their tribe and their sister code. And just because they Filipina and you get on TikTok and you do the same thing talking about you're not going to be a simp no more, dog, you probably the better part of 60, 50-something, 60. It's too late. You already are who you are. You're not going to switch up.
That's another thing I disagree with you, Anton. I think you can definitely change, bro. You can, because shit like this hurts. I can see it in this nigga's eyes, bro. He is hurting. So shit like this is going to make him really rethink every action that he ever took when it comes to women, etc. Because it sounds like he had an actual family in his mind. He had an actual family. And for him to miss Christmas and not be around his kids and his wife and etc., even though he was thinking everything was probably good, oh yeah, I know that hurts. So I know this pain is probably more than any pain that he might have encountered in his life. Unless maybe he encountered this before. If he never encountered this, then yeah, he could definitely change. If he already encountered something like this and he didn't change, and now he's encountering something like this again, then yeah, maybe he's not going to change. But I think anyone can change, bro. Point blank period. For sure.
Wherever you go is where you taking yourself with you. You're not going to change just because you go over to a different country, and they're not going to look at you any differently. Sorry.
A relationship takes 2 people. And
that's another thing I disagree on. I disagree on that. It's so dope, but fun at the same time to see other people's perspective of like the passport bro movement and shit like that. Especially when I myself lived it, seen it, been about it. I went over there for work, literally only for work. When it comes to my videos, interviewing hundreds of fucking Thai women on the streets, as well as in person, as well as the podcast. Bro, he is right in the sense that female nature is universal, but at the same time, there is an amplification that happens when you go to different places. I will say that 1,000%. If you're a person like, you know, a black person like me, and you're under the age of 40, 45, and you're in good shape, you go to Thailand, especially Pattaya, oh yeah, it's not you eating. Like here I'm in Atlanta. So here in Atlanta, bruh, we just a dime a dozen. And you see black people left and right. You see fucking like, okay, you just a regular nigga. Like, okay, hey, do you got some status? Do you a scammer? Are you a rapper? Or are you just a regular nigga? Yeah, you might be struggling out here. You still might get a couple of dates, even though you might be a dope ass individual. But you go there, no, that couple turning into like something serious if that's your intent.
She made the decision for the separation. She's made the announcement and made plans with family to take our children back to the Philippines.
Taking your kids.
And
taking your kids to the Philippines.
She's an adult.
Crazy.
She has accountability. It's on her to come to me and explain to me what her plan is, such that it is, and what can be done about it.
It's like a bad dream being relived.
Surprise.
Except for what it felt.
Yeah, this sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is why you should just keep them over there to begin with. And if you have kids, I understand that that's gonna be a different dynamic and it's a different context. But still, I would try my best to limit the power that another person has over your life and your happiness. Because I can tell he's hurting. This boy's hurt.
Filipino.
No more countdown with the great fun in Disney World. It was a fucking disaster. And, you know, that's the truth. Social media is not about the truth, but I'm about the truth, so...
Let's talk. Let's look at it. So she has TikTok too.
Okay.
And she has a large support group now, and she has some visibility. And this is her. Her name is Jaye. Let's see what Jaye.
Okay, let's see what Jaye has to say. I saw his side. Now let me see her side. She's not even attractive, but she does look younger, way younger than he does. He looks like he's in his 50s, if not 60s. She looks like she's late 30s. I would say late 30s. I would say anywhere from 30 to 37.
Ann has to say.
Hey guys, I just wanted to give you an update.
And she speaks fluent English.
I'm safe and the kids are safe, and I just wanted to...
Oh, I don't like words like that. I'm safe and the kids are safe. Ooh, I don't like words like that. Let me read this first. Girl, we need updates from you. We're worried for you staying in the same house as that man. He keeps posting nonsense. If possible, please get out of there. Has he ever hit her? Has he raised his voice? Has he shown signs of violence? Yes, we all understand that humans can be creatures of violence, especially when crash out situations like this happens. But at the same time, if he didn't display none of those signs of him doing that, why are you even painting that narrative? I don't like that. But again, maybe she might say, oh yeah, he beats me, or he hit me, or he did this, etc., blah, blah, blah. Then I can understand. But if he didn't show no signs of that, and she's just saying this I can't rock with something like this.
Thank all of you for your positive comments, supporting me through this process, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I am not setting up any GoFundMe or any donations. It's because I don't want to disappoint people, and part of my culture as much as possible, especially you have children, if you can work things out, just work things out. Since the day that I shared my side of the story, we have been talking, and also we came up to some resolutions and conditions that now that I am 6 weeks pregnant,
Christ.
I am going back to the Philippines on my second trimester.
So she got kids.
And
I'm not sure if y'all had kids together or if she had kids before you.
Yeah.
But she pregnant.
Yeah.
And she about to take her kids and your kid and have them over in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And she got the support of her parents.
I know it's not a good idea for me to go back to the Philippines because something might happen. But for me, it's really important for me to go back. It's because this is also one
rather
of
go
our
back to the Philippines
problems, one of the root of our problems, that me longing.
Yeah, there might be some shit he ain't saying. And I want her to say, like, if this nigga is like hitting your ass, let us know. Cause this ain't adding up right now.
My home country, and him thinking that I don't like to be in here. So we're just resolving little by little. I just wanted to clarify too that I am not.
We don't need to go into all of that. He pulled back up again. So we got the gist of it. And you have to understand that a lot of women are in the comments, and his comments and in her comments, basically saying that he's a monster, he's the worst ever, they putting all of their business out there for everybody. And so he responded again, and this is what his thoughts is and his warning to all of you guys, as though we need any advice from him. But here he goes.
My Filipino wife has been Americanized. My Americanized Filipino wife. That seems to be triggering a lot of people. Let me explain what I mean.
This should be
In
good.
America, if a woman, if a wife, even a girlfriend, is not happy in the relationship, all she has to say to the world on social media, and especially to the
Talk about
government,
crash
I'm not
dummies.
happy. And if she drops the word abused or anything along those lines, the American system steps in. It steps in to protect her against any for any allegations that she makes.
Bro, where was the allegations? Shit. Let me know, son. What's going on, bro?
The man's side of the story is, it's all assumed. I'm an evil, controlling, patriarchal, oppressive white dude. And the narrative quickly, instantly becomes me bad, she victim. So the fight that we're having, that's still there. Okay? That's always going to hang over my head. I'm a passport bro. I brought her here. I married her here. I signed all the government forms saying that I will support her for a minimum of 10 or 1,000 years. I don't know. I don't even know what I signed.
Suckers.
And all you dudes out there who have been through this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Americanized means weaponization of the male-female.
Hold on, I kind of fuck with Antoine when he said that. Hold on, now I might need to watch a little bit more from this dude, man. He seemed like, cause I seen him clips on like, it seemed like it was like a live show and he was cooking some bitch. He was straight cooking some bitch. But yeah, straight suckers, bro. Straight suckers.
Relationship to benefit the female, because family court is not a judicial system, it's a corporation. For profit, digging into the pockets of dads, of men. Because, yeah, we're in a patriarchal system and men still have most of the money. Now, that's exactly what
The
true in our
gender war is
relationship.
just getting started.
She doesn't have any money. I have all the money. And it's, you know, a relationship can go south when the woman has lost love for her man and she's just going for the bag. And if she goes for the bag,
just
she's
like
going
us.
to get a
Facts.
huge portion of that.
For the bag.
That's what
Fuck
I mean
outta
by
here.
Americanized. Jaye is solidly Filipina, and that comes with a lot of stuff. And one of those things is she's going to be fiercely defensive for her family, her mom and dad. And this whole fight is hinging on the fact that I disrespected her mom and dad. Never mind that they disrespected me too. We'll get into that later.
Wait, hold on. So this whole fight was that he disrespected the mom and dad, and he didn't fucking, you know, disrespect her and beat her and cheat on her. Damn. Yeah, that could be worked out, bro.
Jaye is not Americanized in that she's materialistic or even greedy. But she senses and she knows the support that she would get.
Trying to keep her stupid. Trying to
things
keep her
really
dumb.
got ugly between us.
On,
The American system is on her side, not mine, not the man's. You guys know what I'm talking about,
see,
right?
we ain't even got to worry
Okay.
about
That's it for now. More
immigrants
later.
and illegal
Happy New Year.
migrants.
Thanks for watching.
We don't got to worry about illegal migrants. We ain't got to worry about none of that. Y'all going to keep bringing them over here.
No, we ain't.
There's plenty of them over here for y'all to go ahead and get your hands on. Y'all still going to be having problems depending on who you are. And just because you decide to get your passport will not solve for your problems. And I know that
That's
some
true.
guys is going to say, well, just don't bring them back here. That's a solution too. Or you can do whatever it is that you want to do and at the same time still build yourself up. But again, it's not going to stop you from getting caught up in this nonsense. And no matter where you go, you still got to take you with you. It just is what it is. That's my thoughts on it. That's my opinion. I'm curious as to what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon.
That was fire video. I would say this, bruh. Yes, you want to be maneuvering in every capacity that's in your favor. Point blank, period. Why are you, first of all, marrying these bitches, bruh? There's no need for marriage unless that's something that's truly what you yourself as a man desire, because that's your Christian values, your Muslim values, etc., whatever, right? But if you don't have to, stop marrying these bitches. If you don't have a prenup, definitely get prenups, even if you're going to get married to these women. And if you're going to bring them back to the United States, make sure they are down for you. They would literally fucking die before they leave you type shit. And I'm talking about in a long-term capacity. They might have 5 of your kids. They might have a tattoo of your name on them. Like, you want to get her doing things that are just so outrageous that no other dude would even want to deal with her afterwards. Point blank period. I gotta be just straight up honest about that. Yeah, but ultimately what you should do is, the American dream is not even in America no more. It's in other places. It's having a remote job or a nice little passive income coming in and living abroad, traveling to different places and different locations. That's the true dream right there. Now, if you want to settle down, obviously have a family, why not settle down in the Philippines? Why would you choose to settle down in America? Unless America is truly where you want to be. If that's the case and you have kids, I can see why you would put yourself in this predicament. But even then, I would limit the access of power that she would have when it comes to your kids, when it comes to certain things. So that's what I would say. Because he's still, this is a different video and he still look like he's hurting. And she took his kids. And it sounds like she had kids with this dude already. And she's about to have another kid by him. So yeah, man, I know that hurts. And it sounds like to me that he's pouring into her versus pouring into, like, you know, like the regular traveling passport bro shit where they just fucking anything and everything, etc. It sounds like he's actually pouring into her specifically and not just into fucking every other bitch. So this is a tough one, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just, if you're out there, man, just protect yourself. Protect yourself emotionally, protect yourself physically, protect yourself spiritually, protect yourself financially. That's what I would say. And I would also say to Antoine, just because you go travel don't mean you're paying, all right, bro? Not all of us paying, not all of us fucking spending all the money, etc. There is definitely some out here that I ain't paying, because I ain't paying. No matter where I go. I've been in DR, Brazil, Colombia, Thailand, Malaysia, etc., etc., etc. And I ain't paying for shit. I ain't, point blank here, I ain't paying for shit. But, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, y'all already know where to find me. This was a crazy one, and I'm out. Peace.